Hey everyone, and welcome to the I've moved to Ibiza vlog slash chatty sit down. So we're gonna go and do that. When we have these sit down chats, I always go to the bed. I don't know why. I just feel like it's a nice place to do it. So first of all, we haven't permanently moved to Ibiza. It all happened quite fast, to be fair. So basically, me and my husband, we first came to Ibiza. It was like our first trip, maybe like 9 years ago, and fell in love with it then. And obviously, if you guys have followed my Instagram and stuff, we tend to, the last kind of like 4 years, we spend about 5 weeks out here in around October, September, as Ibiza's kind of closing, and we absolutely love it, the way of life, and just feel like creatively and everything, it just, I feel so happy here. And so does my husband. So for so long we've spoken about moving here, but with work and our businesses, it kind of felt and feels impossible. And we came out here again recently, and we have, as I said, spoken about moving out here for so long, and this place came up to rent basically for 6 months, but with a 3-month clause. So basically it's rolling from that 3 months. And we were just like, do you know what, like, we can, and so many businesses run from abroad or people work from home, etc. So we were like, you know what, if we don't try it now before we think about having kids and life, etc., we were just kind of like, you know what, if not now, when? And really trust our team that we have at home. And obviously we speak to them every single day. We still have meetings exactly the same. It's just not in person. But we are still going to be commuting back to London. It's like 2 working weeks. So basically in London, it's 3 days from the office and then 2 days at home, or 2-3 days from the office and 3 days at home, etc. So we're basically going to be going back and forth each month, just to check in with the team and basically have longer office days within the weeks that we are back. So that's kind of how we're doing it in terms of that way. So obviously we're not we're not out here permanently at all. We're just like, do you know what, especially over Christmas period when everyone goes home for Christmas and stuff, and these few months go by so quickly. I mean, like, everyone, I feel so lucky to be able to do this, because UK winters are like so bleak. So yeah, I feel like so lucky that we're able to actually do this. Like last winter in January, I think it's probably the lowest I've been for a very, very long time. And we were like, do you know what, which obviously like affects the business. I don't really speak about my mental health too much, but like I obviously dabble within it. But like January was, I mean, if I even started to tell you about the year me and Alex have had, I actually, why this always happens, like it's been like, we're so lucky, I'm so grateful, but it's been like a really hard year, like so hard. So, but like, I know that's, people are gonna be like, how can anything be hard for you? So I don't want to like, and I never like, don't tend to speak about it and stuff, because I appreciate how, and I'm so grateful and see how lucky we are. But obviously, like, as humans, like, things happen, illnesses, business, so many verticals that happen, which you guys don't see, which like no one sees everyone's life anyway. So I think after the year that like we've had, I think it was just like, we were just like, you know what, sod it, if not now, when? So like, let's just do it. So yeah, we've been here for like 2 weeks almost. And excuse me, that leads me in actually very well to, I've actually was ill for the first, well, over a week, which I probably think was due to the fact of a bit of a burnout. Haven't had just like a day off, and my body just was like, stop. So yeah, I just had like glands up and everything the first week we were here, which is so annoying, because obviously one of the main reasons I want to move to Ibiza is because like the content and the creativity that I have when I'm out here. You guys probably see it when we go away. Like, I feel so inspired by everything. So I've not really been able to create how I would have liked to, but I've been sick, so I'm gonna let myself off. I haven't like worked out and stuff that week, but I've learned. I literally went for a hike. I felt a bit ill and I was like, I'm just gonna go for a hike, see how I feel in the morning. And I was like properly panting, and I was like, do you know what, I'm just not gonna exercise and for the week and get better, rest, and then we can go again. So that's what I've done. I'm so glad I have, because I've not prolonged my illness. Anyway, why do I just waffle off onto these different verticals? So it's absolutely lovely. We are gonna spend our Christmas here, which will be so nice, because I feel like Christmas is quite a funny time of year. Like, I've never been, growing up, like younger, absolutely loved it. Parents, like incredible, and like so many amazing memories. But just as you get older and things happen, it just kind of isn't the same. Again, the last few Christmases, like, it's just, yeah, not the same. So anyway, it is quite nice. Me and Alex basically, I think, gonna stay in Ibiza, which will be delightful. Bit of sunshine. Don't like roast dinners anyway, so we're gonna make have a barbecue or something like that. Yeah, so that's basically what we're doing, and I hope basically from now we can, as I'm starting to feel better and stuff as well, like the type of content I'll create is going to be so lovely. And you guys, it also, I think, gives us, and definitely Alex, like more time, because you're not basically tied to doing anything at home, which I know this sounds really bad, but you don't feel like obliged or like have to do loads of things. Like, it's quite hard to balance everything in London, whereas out here it's just quite like, if you want to work until late, and it's just, I don't know, it's just like a nice way of life. Although we're 1 hour ahead, so obviously we're up early, like same routine, but the UK have then another hour, so everything's like pushed back an hour for us. But yeah, I mean, I can't complain. I do love it. I am glad that we've done a rent, because then we can like make it feel like home, and we're gonna come back and forth, and it will like genuinely feel like home. But also, like, I would never just be like, I'm so not like that, but like, that's it, we're leaving London behind, never coming back, boom. Because I actually don't love change too much. I mean, I literally grew up in the same house pretty much my entire life. But I think change is really good and really important, and Alex is similar to me. He says he does like change, but he doesn't, and I probably push for more change than him. And I think it's really nice to do new things, because if you always go to the same place or exact same, then it kind of blurs. Whereas if you do and go to different places and etc., then you remember it better. Even if it's like Ibiza, but just like staying in different pockets of Ibiza. But honestly, Ibiza is just such an amazing place. We're not going out partying. Shock. It's not that vibe, although actually we went to this weird retreat thing. Not the whole retreat, we basically went to a dinner at this retreat, which was very interesting. Great people watch. And then we went to this thing which is basically called the Secret Lights. The Light Garden or something. But anyway, it's basically complete, like, you would not find it. It's not on the map. You go all the way down, you feel like going to this like fairy grotto, and this guy was playing who was absolutely incredible, and his name is Nick Mulvey. Unreal. So he was playing and everyone was sat down in a circle. It was very hippie vibe, very chilled, no alcohol, like kids and stuff, but it was, the lights and stuff was insane. Like, it was so lovely. So kind of doing more things like that, which I don't drink and stuff anyway. So it's just nice to kind of have that like holistic approach, and I might become a hippie and start wearing harem pants, who knows? No, I doubt that, but yeah, so we're doing stuff like that, and I watched the sunset yesterday. Yeah, I think just kind of coming out here and just trying to like find our flow a little bit, get into a routine. I need to start meal prepping. We both do. Like, it's so bad our diet and stuff has just been not ideal. I think we've had beige. I've never had so much beige food in my life the last 2 weeks, just because we're working and because we're not going to an office or there's not like loads of pockets of things open, we're just trying to like eat something quick. So it will be, I mean, you know, I love sandwiches, but it'll either be like a sandwich, potato, pasta, like that's the rotation constantly. And then we found these new like yogurts, which are unreal. We need to sort that out and get into a routine with that. And I think meal prepping, basically we're going back to London really soon, and when we come back we're going to start meal prepping and get like the proper things and stuff like that, so I can also share that with you guys, how I'm doing that. Basically you'll see me back in London in no time. And yeah, we're just gonna like see how it plays out, because a dream that I have and that Alex definitely has as well is to, when we do have kids, which we do want kids, I think, if we're fortunate enough to be able to have them, I'd love to be able to raise them in Ibiza, and then they can grow up speaking Spanish as well as English. I have no idea what they were saying, but I think that's just like a great step up for like them to have, them, the non-existent children that I'm speaking of. So yeah, we just basically wanted to try it out and see if it would work and if it could work with everything else we have going on. And then when that time does come, who knows? Obviously we'd love to be able to buy an Ibiza one day, potentially. But yeah, I mean, I know you guys want a room tour. You got it. A house tour. But I've never really done anything like that. I've never even done that with like homes in London either, or really ever spoken about like if we've bought or like etc etc. I think that's just like a very British thing that has been ingrained in, I think, both me and Alex. Like you just don't put out there like what you have in that respect, or like you never ask anyone. I think this is just like generally how it would be in most people, but like you would never ask anyone how much they earn or like how much their property is or blah blah blah. Like that's just don't talk about money. It just makes me feel a bit icky. But obviously I know that like so many people do, and it's like a marketing strategy or whatever to do that and show what you're earning or putting in and stuff like that. But I don't know, I just find maybe I'm also 31, so it could be like a generational thing as well. I feel like people my age are quite similar to that. So yeah, I just wouldn't want to like show you guys around. I mean, it's not our house, so it wouldn't be like I'm being like, hey, this is my house, but obviously we are living here for the next few months. I wouldn't want anyone to feel like I'm being like, this is what we've got, you know. I just want to like take you guys along with me a little bit more, and I think it always has preservations on like making people feel a type of way, which is probably why I don't share hardly anything of like my personal life or my life at all. Same with like I don't really share anything about my family or anything like that, just because I'm very aware that's not my like thing to share. Honestly, this was going to be a moving to Ibiza vlog, and I've almost cried. I don't know what I'm talking about. Also, I've got wet hair because my hair I feel like it's really falling out at the moment. Like every time I brush it, like clumps coming out. It's just not as thick, and so I'm just trying to not put heat on it today. But also I really want to cut it. Like I really want to cut it because it's just thinning so much, which I don't know why. Maybe it's a little bit of stress, I'm not sure, but I just really want to cut it, and then it'd be like oof, oof, you know. I just think that would be such fine. So yeah, we're not going to be moving here long term, but we are going to be here for the near future, and then, as I said, yeah, back and forth from London. So yeah, I feel very grateful that we can do that. But I'm honestly looking out the window right now and it's bloody blue skies. I haven't sat in it as much as I would have liked, I will not lie, because I hate doing that, or like being on my screen and like squinting. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to get some good vitamin D and stuff. I think we might go on an evening hike tonight, which will be absolutely lovely, and potentially, yeah, come down the hike as the sun's setting, which will be absolutely beautiful. So just being able to do things like that, obviously, so lucky. I know I've got like a lot of American followers and they were like, that's just normal. But yeah, I mean, Alex said yesterday, we never want this to feel normal, like, because every day we've been like, oh my god, just like, can't believe we're here, like, and we always want to like have that feeling of just like gratitude. And we've been saying little we were on the beach yesterday and held pebbles, and we were like, thank you to the pebbles. So we've been saying little like affirmations and stuff every day as well, which is super cute. But you know, who knows? I might become a hippie. I won't. I do miss bits of London, which is like really interesting. I thought I wouldn't, but I definitely do. Again, it's just change, and it's just adapting and adjusting, and I think we haven't quite found our routine here, whereas in London our routine is so solid. Like, it's 5:30. I mean, Alex wakes up at 5, and then like around 5:30 I surface, and then it's like water, matcha, gym, get ready for work, head into work, spend the day, meetings, commute home, get some work done, make dinner, like might pop out, go for a stroll, see some friends, like come back, finish work, whatever it might be. It's like a very, like, especially on my morning routine, it's like so set in stone. So I think we just need to like find that flow a little bit more here, which I think we've got to be like, you know, more chilled about, because we will definitely find it. We've joined a gym. I've been twice in 2 weeks, but it's a really nice gym. It's huge, and actually got quite a nice space to work outside afterwards. And they do breakfast for like €5, which in London it would be probably like 20. So we're gonna work from there some mornings, have breakfast, and just start doing that. Very excited, I feel very lucky, and I cannot wait to take you guys on this journey with me a little bit more. Sorry it's taking this long to film this video. Anything you wanna see or etc. with me, please let me know. I'm probably I'm a massive overthinker anyway, hence why so many videos never go up, because I just overthink. I've also been living in this Seffi, free feet content, you guys are welcome. I've been living in this Seffi outfit the entire time. I think I need to start, like, it's so comfortable, but when I say like back to back 7 days a week between this and the sage green, like, it is on rotation. So I think I'm gonna maybe some days go a bit more like that, and obviously like workout gear, like dress up a little bit more, because obviously like here I'm like, no one's gonna see me. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I will catch up with you very, very soon, and thank you for, guys, we're almost at 100K, which I know, like, I think that's incredible, and I'm so sorry I am the inconsistent queen. That is I. But yeah, I think I would love to put more time into YouTube, and hopefully being out on Ibiza, like, it will free up some time and space for me to be able to do that. Like, I have so much planned for being out here, so I just can't wait to kind of like put the wheels in motion. Roll on this winter. I think it's definitely going to be a very good one. So yeah, love you guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah, leave me a comment with any questions.